Hey everybody, it's another fine day here in Charlotte, well evening, and I'm glad to see it as always. And as always, I hope everyone is well tonight or this evening and have been able to get out and enjoy this day and get some fresh air. I have a very late start today. I've been at home waiting on a package all day. Don't you hate when you have to sit home and wait on somebody else to come and deliver you something? Or just sitting waiting on somebody else when you're a mover and shaker? It's always agony sitting there waiting and you're not able to move like you want to. But like I said, I just got out and got some of my ride in. I don't think I got it all. I know I didn't get it all. I believe I got like 4.5 miles in today. So I'm going to be playing makeup the rest of the week. I was out there with a ranger who basically told me, stay as long as you want, I'm fine. And I thank the Most High for that favor, but at the same time, I couldn't see my path. I done ran off the curb one time around the lake, and that's not even safe. Because next thing you know, I've been having to try to swim my bike out the lake, or trying to swim out myself, which is too cold to be going into a lake. But anywho, I did have a great thought I wanted to share this evening, and I got it over in the morning as I was laying there praying to the Most High. I was putting up some petitions for someone else who's going through some things. Just leave it like that. One of my neighbors, they're going through some things with their friend. And see, the Most High has taught me a valuable lesson in this encounter with my neighbors. He's teaching me that it's not always about me. Even though they're keeping me up all night, because I don't sleep hard at all. But even though they're keeping me up all night, and I'll leave it at that, I still have to have compassion on them and think more about them than I do myself, because he's taught me how to look at them as daughters of the Most High, because it's two women, and I have to pray as such that their eyes will be open, or their eyes and their ears will be open to the truth of who they are in the Most High. And with that being said, the answer to my prayer was, he that the Son set free is free indeed. So I not only took that prayer for myself, but for my neighbors. And I trust that the Most High will work out their situation. Because sometimes you never know what other people are going through. And the Most High taught me that also, with me going through what I've been through in the past with that stroke, open heart surgery, many surgeries on my leg and foot, 3 toes amputated. So I know what it is to go through some things. It may not be the same as you or the same as them, but I know how to go through some things. Well, I have been through some things. And yeah, now I do know how to go through some things prayerfully. And also in this situation, praying for the freedom of my sisters. And I do pray that all of you that know the word of prayer, as we used to say in the old Baptist church I was raised in, pray for my neighbors. And that's all you have to know. Just pray for my neighbors, that their situation will be resolved, and that they will have eyes to see and ears to hear, and to know their identity in the Most High. Because that's been my main prayer, that they will know who and whose they are, And that's what he showed me. He showed me a couple of weeks ago, he showed me them, the both of them, as he saw them. And see, that's what the Most High showed me a long time ago when I was out doing my thing, still on the streets. He had caused me to get sick. He allowed me to get sick, I'll put it that way. And I had to sit down for like a month. So during that time, I had pneumonia, real bad fever, but I refused to go to the doctor. And what it was, I had a bad tooth in my mouth and had an abscess. And after the abscess went down, I thought I was good. But no, I had pneumonia and, like I said, a real bad fever. And then the Most High caused me to have a dream or a vision. I say dream, but I believe it was a vision, because I was laying there in my bed, and all of a sudden the whole room lit up, and there he was standing there, and he told me, I don't see you like you see yourself. I see you differently. And he showed me how he saw how I looked at the time, I guess spiritually. I looked really wretched and sick. And then he showed me how he saw me, where I was clean, looked real good, which I believe I do now, but I'm messing. But I look very good and bright, clean, like folks say, funeral clean. But the whole point I'm making is, he told me he didn't see me like that. He saw me in another way. And that's how he wanted me. And during that time, he was like, I'm going to need you to be obedient, to listen to me. And stop being disobedient, basically. So I said, yes, Lord, I will. At this time, I knew him as Good Lord, who my grandmother taught me how to contact him. And yeah, he told me he didn't see me that way. I was looking wretched. And I'm sure we judge people harshly, and we can see other people just as wretched as the Most High showed me myself. But yeah, the script is, he that the Son sets free is free indeed. And I'm going to put the entire script in the recording when I edit it. But that was such a powerful but answer to my prayer when I was praying. Because it was almost like it was audible. It was so loud. He said, he that the Son sets free is free indeed. Just like that. So do know that wherever you are in your life this night or this evening, do know the Most High don't see you like that. He see you as the complete work. And that was another text he gave me, and I'll put that in the recording next. You are the finished work. And it's going across the screen now, but it's speaking about he that started the work in you will complete it. And I saw a post last night from a lady who said that your life is scripted, or that your life is already scripted, something like that. And I believe that. I believe that we have a plan A and a plan B. And if we say yes to the Most High, we're going to follow out the plan A. But if we say no to him, we'll follow out the plan B, and nobody wants the plan B. We want to completely surrender to the Most High and say, yes, sir, I'll do whatever you say do. And I heard some teachers during a question and answer And this is somewhat off topic, but the thought just came to me and I think it's relevant. But it said they were saying we don't even have the right to call the Most High Elohim or call him Yahuwah. We don't even have the right to call his name. He's so far above us and so great that we don't even have the right to address him as our God. However, with that said, he invited us to, so we do have the right. But they were just saying it in a way we should honor him that much. We should magnify him that much. We should have praise on our lips all the time for the Most High. And see, that's why I was saying in a prior recording that I know my testimony may get tired to other people, but it never gets tired to me. And I'm going to tell it every chance I get because the Most High been good to me. He been good to me, and I have been face down in the dirt, dead. And don't think I got it right overnight, because just like he showed me how I looked to him, I was hard-headed. I went on back out there and did my thing and got caught up. And yeah, I got caught up selling dope. Did like a year altogether in jail and prison. Was on probation for a while. And took off, ran off probation after I got caught. I was in prison crying the blues. Yes, sir, I'll do right. I promise this time. Good Lord. Got out, ran off parole, went right back to the same town I was selling dope in, and sold dope for 5 more years until it got too hot. And I ran off to D.C. And that's when I finally gave up, on the most part. I'm hard-headed, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I'm real hard-headed. But the Most High got me in a place up there where I had to submit because I started wanting more out of life. I got up there and smelt new air, got around other people, my brothers and sisters who was doing well, trying to do well, doing well in trying, I guess you can say, and getting to a good place in life where I was like a sore thumb out of the group. But one thing about it, I always did what this old hustler told me. He said, always work a regular job and hustle after you get off. And keep them two separate, whatever you do. So I said, okay, I'm going to continue to do that when I get up north. But no, some things you can't do around family. Period. When you're with them and y'all stand together. Pardon me. But I'm putting a whole lot of business out there. But in hopes that someone else can identify with my pains and my struggles and my hard-headedness. Yep, hard-headed. But that's why I thank the Most High now for this ultimate truth, or this show enough truth that he said, and he told Daniel to lock it down for a while and it'll be opened up later. And he told that to quite a few of his people, if I'm not mistaken, but I know Daniel. He said, seal it up in a book. And see, that's what's going on now. The books have been unsealed and the truth is coming out. And we can't deny it. When he opened that truth up to you, you better accept it. Because time is running out. But, pardon me, I just finished riding and my mouth is somewhat dry. But if you don't know the Most High, I would love to invite you to get to know him. Just pray the simple prayer. Most High, I want to know who you are. I know you sent your son, Yahusha, Jesus to die for me on that tree for my sins, not only for the sins of my forefathers, but also for me personally. And you have a plan for my life, and I submit to you. Here's my heart. Have your heart in your hand and give it to him. And he'll be right there to usher you on into the kingdom. And I ain't going to be that type person that's going to lie to you and say everything will be all right after that. No. Because after that, that's when the real fight starts in your life. That's when the war begins, the battles begin. To keep a good hold on to what you just got. Because what you ultimately what you just received was the Most High himself. Just like he told Abram. He said, I am your reward. I am your exceedingly great reward. And it's so true. You have the Most High Elohim coming to see about you and wanting to be there for you and have you to live out the plan A for your life instead of the plan B that you've been living. And all you have to do is accept him and do whatever he tell you to do. Just like Yahushua the Christ. He said, I only see and do what I hear and see my Father do. And see, when we get to the place, in that place in our lives, then the Most High can use us. And he can become proud of us. And see, that's my whole mission in life from now on. To take care of my family and to make sure the Most High is proud of me daily. This ain't no at the end of my life when he say, well done, Robert, and give me a crown. No, I want it now. I want to make him smile every day of my life. And I don't think I can get to this zipper, but I like to show everybody this. You can see the top of it where I had open heart surgery. Because that's the main reason when I was on that bed hurting, he was right there with me. Right there with me. And when I was in surgery one time, I woke up and saw him over to the left. He was just standing there looking at me. And I couldn't hear him say nothing, but in my heart I heard him say, I'm right here. I'm right here, Robert. You're all right. But that's why I give my everything every day. And I don't care about looking like no fool. You think I care? No. It doesn't matter what people think about me. It doesn't matter no more. I died 4.5 years ago when I had that stroke. When I fell out getting up to use the restroom, I fell out. I tried to take a step. I could have died then. I could have bust my head. I took a step and I think my left leg gave out. And I swung around and fell and hit the back of my head on the door. And thank the Most High my wife was there and woke up. And she called the ambulance and got me to the hospital. But I am free today. And see, real freedom is being in constant contact with the Most High and doing what he tell you to do. That's where freedom is. It's not having a big house, a big car, and all these things. Yes, those things are nice. But the most important thing in life is being in constant contact with the Most High and being able to take care of your family and your friends and your loved ones. Basically, those who he called you to. But that's my time. Stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Love y'all.